Hello friends, you're welcome to this learning platform. I'm Aita Benevo. I'm going to take you through how you can take the courses that are under digital literacy in the Cisco Networking Academy website. But before we go to that, the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, in collaboration with Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology and the International Telecommunication Union, has undertaken a capacity development project entitled Technical Assistance and Training to Uganda on National ICT Development Strategy. This initiative aims to equip 500 digital change agents with the foundational ICT and latest skills through online training programs. So it's welcoming the youth and the elders and uh, to participate in these digital programs, which programs can skill the people and it can provide them with digital skills. And it help the mission of this is to make sure that we have a transformed Uganda. And this is done by Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology and the International Telecommunications Union, uh, uh, which is controlled by Uganda Communications Commission. And in these courses, if you happen to do these courses, you'll have to get a certificate. Uh, there are those courses which are specifically done, and you'll get awarded with certificates on spot. And there are those courses which Cisco gives you a badge, which badge you can use it anywhere when you apply for a job. And when Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology gives you the certificates, it means they will be certified and you can use them to apply for a job anywhere. There are many people who have applied uh, for jobs using the certificates obtained from these courses, and they're working in abroad. And these courses can give you more opportunities in the near future. Now, what do you do? What do you need to do to do these courses? And maybe before we go to that, I want to make this clear that please, for you to get the certificates that I am talking about or had been talking about, you need to do the course using the link that I'll send you. So it means if you're not going to do the course using the link that I sent you, uh, you are going to do the course, but you'll not receive a certificate that is going to be certified by the institution. So someone will be calling me, I've done the course, I've not seen my certificate, I've done the course, I'm not. Why? Because you have not done the course using the link that I have sent you. So it means you're going to receive a certificate from Cisco, but a certificate will not come from Uganda Institute of Communication Technology. So uh, for you to do this course, first of all, you'll need a computer. If you don't have a computer, you'll need a mobile phone. The mobile phone can still be used to do this course. You'll need an internet connection. Uh, you will need to have an account with the Cisco website, that is via the netacad.com, using an email. There are many people who have done, millions of people who have done these courses, but what differentiates them is the email. So this course will require you to be having an email. If you don't have an email, please create one email for yourself. If you don't know how to create, you can contact me, and you'll need a web browser. So one good thing about the courses is these courses they are short courses. They don't take long time. Some are for 6 hours, some are for 4 hours, some are for 12 hours, depending on the time that's been allocated for them. But as an instructor, we're not going to put you to do these courses for that specific. We're not going to compress it for you. We're going to put it self-paced. It means if you feel like doing it, you're going to enroll. You can give it 1 hour in a day. Maybe you do a part of it self-paced. After finishing your work, maybe you have a busy schedule during the day. You can do your work, and now reaching in the evening, you give it something like 1 hour. You do it, then you can complete it. You can complete after 2 or 3 days, 4 days. Still, you can complete, but make sure that you complete on time. The deadline for completing these courses, I will be able to notify you of the deadlines when you're supposed to complete the courses. But please what's important is for you to hit the deadline. If you hit the deadline of the course, it means you're going to get the certificate. So let's go to how we can do the course. As I said before, one thing that you need is a web browser. So for me, I'm using Chrome, but you might be having other web browsers like Mozilla, like Edge in your computers. But those of you who are using mobile phone, I'll recommend you to use Chrome because it is easier to interact with, and it is easier to use. So you open your web browser. After opening your web browser, at the search bar, you search for netacad.com. Netacad.com is netacad.com. So that is what you're going to search for. Sorry, we don't have an internet connection. My connection is lost. Just wait a moment. Let me connect back to the internet because my connection is lost. Let me connect back to the internet. Yes, as I said before, if you don't have an internet connection, you're not going to access this course. So it's very, very important to be having an internet connection. Yeah, I think I'm now connected to the internet. Let me refresh and now open a new tab and see netacad.com. I know most times the problem that you're going to face is internet connection, but please, when you're doing this course, you have to connect to the internet. And this course will help you to add value to your profession and gain more professional development skills. And as I said before, you need to be having an account with the Cisco Networking Academy. So if you are having such a course, you are being undertaking such a course under Cisco before, what you are doing or what you're just going to do is to log in because you already have an account. But if this is your first time to do this course or such a course, you need to have an account with a website of Cisco. So simply, if you don't have an account, just click login. Now, after clicking login, if you don't have an account, you come down here, say don't have an account, sign up. So you're going to sign up if you don't have an account. But if you have an account, you can put your email, then you put a password. Then we'll be logging with Google. Yes, the different ways of logging. But here, if you don't have an account, you can first sign up. You sign up. After clicking on sign up, it will bring you to this. So you're going to create a new account. When you're creating a new account, you select the country in which you are. You can select the country in which you are. Sorry, someone is calling me and it's going to interfere with the network. Yeah. You are in Uganda, you select the country in which you are. You will select the state or the district. Where for those of you who are in Arua, you select Arua. If you're in Gulu, you select Gulu. If you're in Moyo, you select Moyo. You're in Adjumani, select Adjumani, depending on the district in which you are. Then you select the year of your birth, right? In which year were you born? This is Joshua. Joshua wants to do this course, and I'm going to use him as an example to help you. So I was born in 2009. He's still a student. Yeah, he's still a student. He wants to do the course. So he was born in 2009. The month in which he was born was July. Yeah. Then this is just a kind of illustration, After entering this data, you click continue. Then after clicking continue, you're going to put your first names. So put in mind that the names that you're going to put here must be names that are there on your academic credentials, because what you're going to obtain here is going to must match with your academic credentials. So his name is Tuleba. There is having 3 names, but if you are having 3 names, you can put the first name, and you put the two names as the last name. So the name is the remaining name is Ben Joshua. So the email address is sorry, someone is calling me here. His email address is Ben Joshua. His email address is deliverbenjoshua@gmail.com. Yeah, you put the email address. Now you are going to create a strong password. What are the requirements for a strong password that Cisco requires? Yes, I've ever created a strong password, so let's look at the elements of a correct strong password. It must be at least 8 characters. One of the characters must be a lowercase, and the other character must be an uppercase. There must be a number, at least one special character like hash, star, stroke. All those are special characters. Yes, exclamation marks, semicolon, all those are special characters. So you must include them. Then your password should not match your email ID, because anyone can crack into your account and change other things. That is for your personal security, and your password, there cannot be any of the last 3 passwords that you have ever been using. So we're going to create a strong password for this guy. I'm going to use his account for showing which he can change the password after here. So let's put a password. I'm going to create a strong password for him. Now, let me say I've created a password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, I've created the password like that. Sorry, that is still 8 characters. Then maybe I put 8 here, 0. Now I confirm the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 0. Let's see what will happen. We're going to click on create account. You will find that the account will not be successful. No, sir, the account will not be really successful. Now, if the account is not successful, why? Because it says invalid password. Cisco does not accept your password because it is not strong. It can be crammed in. So you need to put a password that involves those characters. So let me put a strong password here and see whether Cisco will accept this. I may not tell you because this is something that is for privacy. So I've put some password including special characters and numbers, uppercase, lowercase. I'm going to click on create account. Yeah, you see, password is being saved. Cisco has accepted. I think successfully Joshua has been able to create. He has been able to create an account with Cisco Networking Academy. So what you do is to read through the terms and conditions that Cisco will bring for you. You go through the terms and conditions. After reading through the terms and conditions, you click on I have read, and if you want to receive email communications, you can also take it. After taking that, what are you left with? Yes. Sorry. There are pop-ups with WhatsApp here. So what I'm gonna do next? Well, I've accepted the terms and conditions, and let me first reduce the windows. Now, after taking all that, you're going to click on accept and continue. Remember, you take here, you accept and continue. After accepting and continuing, your account with Cisco Networking Academy through the Nether card is being created. So once you're in this spot like this, it means you're able to access all the courses that are being given to you by Cisco Networking Academy. So this is the website. You have created successfully an account with them, so you can explore the courses. As I said before, when you're in this website, please note that Don't do any course without receiving an official email from the instructor. So at this time, I'll send you an email that you are going to get, not an email, but you are going to, I'll send you a link. You're going to use that link for doing a particular course. So it means if you want to do, you have explored through, you have seen the courses that are here. You have seen different courses here. Let me first increase the windows here a bit. So you have seen these courses: introduction to cybersecurity, introduction to Internet of Things, network basics. There are courses to get satisfied like this. There are courses to that can lead you to job in your profession. If you have not gone to school, you can do them in your career. There are courses on cybersecurity that can add value to your profession. There are courses on information technology that can add value to your profession, right? So what you're simply going to do is you are going to enroll for these courses. But when you are enrolling for these courses, please, when you're enrolling for these courses, as I said before, enroll in these courses from the link that I will be able to send you, because you may be able to do them and at the end of the day you don't get a certificate. You'll be starting to complain that I didn't get it because you only logged into Cisco website and enrolled for the courses minus the instructor. You get a difference? Yes. So that is why I'm repeating this. When enrolling for these courses, enroll using the official link that I will be able to send for you in the platform. There you can be able to get a certificate that will be recognized by the institution, UICT. And some of these courses at different levels, you're going to get badges. Those badges, they are just like certificates. Also, they are very important when you're applying for your jobs. They also build your CV and they add value to your profession. And here we go. Now, I want to log out this guy. I want to log out this gentleman for whom we have created the account. And still, I want to log in using my email. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to show for you how the link is. It means when you are like you are enrolled for this course, or sorry, when you are going to enroll for this course, the instructor creates for you a class. We'll be able to create for you a class. So for you to, you'll have to belong to a given class. Just like, remember, many of you who went to school, and there are those of you who didn't go to school, right? You didn't go to school, but you can speak English very well, you can do mathematics very well, you can do those things well, but you don't have a certificate because you didn't go to a specific school that will give you a certificate. You know that. But if you go to a certain school and you have studied very well in that very school, the school at the end of the day will give you a certificate or will link you to get a certificate. You understand? So if you log into the Cisco Network Academy and you have not gone through the link that I'll provide you, it's like you just going and learning your language of English from outside, and you will not get a certificate for that. So you need to belong to a class. So the first course I'm going to give to the class that I've created, or that I'm going to give to you, is going to be a course of using computers and mobile devices. So this is the first course that I'm going to give you, and here is the link to the course. What you're going to do is you are just basically going to click on this link. After clicking on this link that I'm going to give you, let's click on that. I copy this link. Let me paste it in. Let me paste it somewhere. Let me paste this link somewhere. Yeah, that is the first course that you're going to do. But I'm going to put for you the link to that course in the WhatsApp platform, so don't worry, the link is going to be there. So basically here in this video I'm showing for you how you can create an account with uh, with uh, with what with the website of Cisco. Now we have seen how we can create an account. I've created a link, so still I'm going to show for you how you can interact with this website. Still, let me log out and log with Joshua. Let me log out and log with the account of Joshua. um, I'm going to log in with your account. I'm going to log in with your account. And after Joshua, I hear you are going to make sure you change your password, right? You are going to make sure you change your password. So it will require you to put email. You put the email. After putting the email, you'll have to put the password for your email. So the password to the email is there. Now, you see this link that was used for creating this course that is here. If Joshua is going to put this link, you copy this link, and put it in a web browser. You put this link in a web browser. It's going to take Joshua directly to that course. It's going to take him direct to that course. Yeah, let's wait and see what will happen here. It's going to take Joshua directly to that course. If Joshua had not logged in, it's going to ask him to log into the website. Remember, first we created an account for him, but when he's going to use the link, he will have to log into his account with Cisco Network Academy. Logged in, that's why you see here. So using that link, it will take him direct using computers and mobile devices. Yeah, it will take him using computers and mobile devices. From here, simply you'll be able to see that your course must be under the Institute International Telecommunication Union (TTC) under the Uganda Institute of ICT. You must be able to see this. After seeing this, what you come to do next is to get started. You see the time frame for your course. It is here, so you make sure that you finish the course within this time frame. Now, after clicking on get started, it takes you to the course outline, the course windows. Yeah, it's going to take you to the course windows. First close this. First close this. Now, when it takes you to the course windows, for those of you who are using computers, this is what you're going to see. You will be able to see the course outline. You'll be able to see the resources. And how do you do this course is what I want to take us through. Now, this is how you're going to do the course. This is your course outline, you see. All this is part of your course. Now, as you look through this course, there are different model. The model one is what is going behind that screen. So you must do this until this bar. You see this bar? There is a bar here. It must be complete. You must respond to these zeros through this until the bar is complete. So once the bar is complete, you can go to the bar of simply click on these drop down arrows. After clicking on the drop down arrow here, it can show the content of that model. If you want to close it, yeah. So you can The first thing that you're going to do here is to make sure that the bars are full, you see, from here. Now, how do I work on it? This is generally what you're going to see. All the bars must be free. What one says, what is behind this screen? So you're going to click on this drop down arrow. After clicking on it, it brings you sub-contents of this course. One is how it all works. Now you see this, you're going to click on this first one, hardware and software of computers. Well, now when you click on this, what you do is just you scroll down. It works. You're going to scroll down here, saying scroll to begin. So what you are going to do is to scroll down. Now as you are scrolling here, you'll be able to see changes, right? This heading is here, right? But when you're using a mobile phone, it's going to say next. So what you're going to do is just to go and read what is here, hardware and software, how computers do what they do. Now instruction here is watch the video, then complete the exercise. So we're going to watch this video and complete the exercise.
At its core, computing is all about the essential elements and functions that let computers do what they do: processing, storing, and sharing information. Now, if we break it down, we can see these operations are made possible by two main categories: hardware and software. Hardware refers to all the tangible computer parts. Think of the physical components like your keyboard, mouse, and hard drive. Software is the intangible part, encompassing all the programs and operating systems that tell the hardware what to do. Hardware and software work hand in hand to make computing as we know it possible. Let's look at a few different things. RAM, aka random access memory, is the short-term memory of a computer used to store the operational data and instructions to which the CPU needs immediate access. It is volatile, meaning it only retains data when the computer is powered on. For example, when adjusting the brightness of the screen, this information is temporarily stored in RAM for quick access. Hard drives, including hard disk drives, HDDs, and solid-state SSDs, serve as the long-term storage of the computer. HDDs use mechanical parts to read or write data, making them slower but more cost-effective than SSDs, which use flash memory for faster data access. Flash memory is a durable, non-volatile storage medium that retains data without power, used in devices like USB drives, smartphones, and SSDs. Users saving files or installing software are interacting with the computer's hard drive. Cache memory is a smaller, faster type of volatile computer memory that provides high-speed data access to the CPU and improves processing speeds by storing frequently used data and instructions. It's like having your most used apps ready to go when you unlock your device. Cloud storage is an extension of data storage that allows users to save files to an off-site server, accessed over the internet. This is beneficial for backup and accessing data from multiple devices. Input and output devices include any peripherals used to interact with the computer, like keyboards or mice for input, and monitors, speakers, or printers for output. These devices allow users to input data into the computer and receive output from the computer. As an example, users often adjust settings such as display resolutions or system volume through their operating system settings menu, which is a software interface that interacts with the computer's hardware. Accessing these settings to make simple changes like adjusting the screen brightness or volume involves both the software, which presents the user with an interface so that they can specify what changes they want to make, and the hardware, which responds to these adjustments, demonstrating the interconnectedness of hardware and software in computing.
watching this video, you see the arrow changes, right? From the sign of playing to this. So it means you're going to replay. But if you have understood it, fine. You're going to answer the questions because it says read watch the video and answer the questions. But also sometimes the speech might be a bit faster. You may not understand things. You can come. There are notes here. There is a transcript below the video. There is a transcript that you can still read. This transcript is exactly what that gentleman said, so you can read through and understand it better. But now you find that after opening this transcript and reading through this, you'll find that this course submodule unit here 1.01 is having a tick. You see that? So now since it is having a tick, it means you're done with that. You can go down. You can read it, but at least I've gotten what is there in that video. Now it says, now you have watched the video. There's an instruction here. You see? Sorry. Now you have watched the video. Let's see what you have learned. So there are questions that you are supposed to answer. The core element of computer can be divided into which two categories? You remember in the video when we were watching the video, they said the core elements of computing can be divided into hardware and software. You see? So I've gotten that information from the video, so I'm going to click on hardware and software. After clicking on it, after selecting it, I click on submit. Then it's going to mark me on spot. It gives me a response on spot, whether I've failed, whether I'm correct. You see? Then after putting me that it's right, I'm going to close the pop-up. After closing the pop-up, I still go down because there are questions coming. So the question number 2 is, an operating system is an example of what? Malware, hardware, spyware, software. So it means you have to read the instruction and you're going to respond according to that instruction. So this is also something that was mentioned in that video. So if you are not sure about it, you go back and read the transcript. Yes, you go and read the transcript. That will help you to understand better. But if you are gotten it well in the video, you can select the correct answer. So an operating system is an example of a software, right? It's an example of a software. Now, I've known that operating system is an example of software. Now, these are some things that you're going to experience. What if you have put hardware? In case you have put hardware, let's first submit hardware. You'll find it's telling me that that's not right. Go back and set and try again. So you are going to respond to this until you give the correct one, right? Yes, you can close the pop-up, then you come here and say reset. You can come here and say reset. And someone can also say show the correct one. You can also show the correct one. It can also show for you the correct. Let's see here what it will say when you click on show the correct one, correct answer. Now, when we click on this, it highlights the correct answer. So there are some of you who like shortcuts. So I'll not entertain that. I'll not encourage you to do that. So I'll not encourage you to do that, but please attempt it according to what you have understood from the instructions given to you. So you can click on software. Then after clicking on software, because it's saying, yeah, click on software, I submit. Yes, it's saying that is right. Now, after filling all this, like, okay, but before I go to next, say, what is random? What does RAM mean? What does RAM mean? Was it mentioned in that video? Yes, if you are attentive to that video, it was mentioned. Or if you read the transcript of that video, it is there. RAM means random access memory. There is random access memory, rational access, random access memory. I click on this, then I submit. Now, I think it's saying that's right. It means my answer is correct. Then I go to the next. Which word describes data which is retained when the computer is switched on? What the data that is retained when the computer is switched on is It's called volatile data. So I submit. That's why it's saying it's correct, because my response is correct. So the question 5 is saying, sorry, wait a moment. Question 5 is saying, which of the following uses flash memory? Which one of the following uses a flash memory, a compact disk, a software disk, a USB drive, a hard disk drive? So you select the one that uses a flash memory. Now let's select the USB drive. Let's see what will happen. Saying that's right, because I got this from the video, right? Yes. Now 6 is saying, what allows users to save files to an offsite server? What allows users? So it is a cache memory that allows users to save the data. Saying it's not the one, not cache memory. So what's that? Is it cloud storage? Is it the RAM? So I can reset and see the correct and submit another response saying that's not right. So what could be that? Is it a hard drive? Is it a hard drive? Yes, that's not right. Is it cloud storage? You reset. You try the options until you find the real one. So after you find that, after clicking the real one, you understand, yes, kumbe, it is cloud storage that allows users to save files on offsite servers. It is cloud storage. You see that? Now, this is how you're going to interact with the system. And say, how can we see the hardware and software are connected? How can we see that hardware and software are connected? Say the hardware and the software operate independently of each other. Is it true? This one was mentioned in the video. The hardware does not affect the response of the hardware. The software does not affect the response of the hardware. Is it true? The hardware responds to the changes made using software. Is it true? And the hardware makes changes to software. Is it true? So I think it's hardware that responds to changes made using software. It shows that there's mutual understanding. Let's try to first submit this and saying that's right. You see, after finishing these questions, you'll find that as I'm going perusing through this course, it's continuing to take this course units. So I'll continue. Once this one is done, once it has taken, I go to the next. I click on this arrow. I go through this. See, when I'm done with model 1, I go to model 2. When I'm done with model 2, model 3, model 4, you'll find that with this, you'll go up to model 5. Now, model 5 is a course summary. Now, as you are doing this, you will be having a final course examination. So the final course examination will now integrate what is there right from model 1 up to model 5, right? And one important thing about the system is, as long as you're connected to the internet, it keeps on recording your progress. You see, here it's updating your progress, so it keeps on recording your progress as long as you're connected to the internet. Yeah. So now, I wanted us to see, you see, the more we keep on doing, the more the bar keeps on getting full. You see, here I've done 12% of model 1. So I must continue with model 1. I click on this drop down arrow until this bar here is full. I also go to model 2 until so when the bars for all the models are full, then I can go for final course examination. So if I have not done the bars full, it will not lead me to final course examination. So when I reach to final course examination, yeah, this is what's gonna give me. You see, the objectives, So there is, for you to go to the next model, there is a percentage that the system needs you to achieve. So this one will need you to read. You go attentive, you go keen, you go slowly as you're doing the course. That's why I'm saying the course is self-paced. You can do it slowly as you can. You can give it you can come today. You give a day. You, after your work in the evening, you can finish one model, then you do the other model in the next day. You do the other model, slowly by slowly you'll find with time you're done with the course. It's not being set for you to do within the 6 hours, but you can do it with the time. The most important thing is at the end of the day, at the end of 1 week, at the end of 2 weeks, you must be able to finish the course before the deadline set by the instructor. You must be able to finish the course in order to get a certificate. But now, if you have not finished the course, you have enrolled and you're not active, you have not done the course, it becomes hard for you to get the certificate. That's when some people will start saying that for me, I've done the course, but I've not finished. I've not. Why? Because you have not gone through the models, your bars are not full, and you have not done the final examination. Therefore, your certificate will not come because Cisco will not recognize that you are capable of getting a certificate. So please, it needs you to invest your time. And these courses you see here, they're courses that are worth millions of money, but the International Telecommunication Union has paid for these courses so that Ugandans can be equipped with these courses. So please take your time and do the courses. So I would suggest if there are any challenges that you are going to face along the way, you can still contact me. I think I'll have to let you or put you my telephone number here. So in case you need an assistance, you can reach to me. It is 0780 72 47 21. Yeah, this is the number, and you can still give me a mail. You can still give me a mail at aita.apple45@gmail.com. Now, I'll be there to help you, to guide you, because that's my role, to guide you. So don't hesitate and wait until you are in problem. So with this, I think I can gladly go and wish you well to do the course that is given to you by Cisco. And this video you're watching is in Divine Learning Platform. If this is your first time to be in Divine Learning Platform, please subscribe to this YouTube channel as you go ahead to do the course. This is a guide to you to do the course, but please give a support to Divine Learning Platform as you are adding value to your digital progress in order to make Uganda a changed digital world. So if there are any challenges you're facing, please subscribe. Please tap on me, and you can send me a message directly on WhatsApp. I'll get back to you and guide you where you're stranded. So I think with all this, I want to say I wish you well in the course. The links are coming in the WhatsApp platform. Good luck.